So today is April 23rd, 2021, and this is the first day that Apple is selling their AirTag product. The AirTag is basically a fancy tracking beacon that turns your phone into a tracker the same way you've seen in science fiction movies and whatnot that can allow you to basically beep, 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 locate your device as you get closer to it. Now, one of the things that they added was essentially a privacy and safety feature that is supposed to prevent tracking. And reading here from the website, it says AirTag is designed to discourage unwanted tracking. If someone else's AirTag finds its way into your stuff, your iPhone will notice it's traveling with you and send you an alert. After a while, if you still haven't found it, the AirTag will start playing a sound to let you know it's there. And that's a great feature. It's not hard to imagine a nefarious scenario where somebody slips an AirTag onto an unwitting person and then uses that to, follow him or her home or track them around the city. And they decided to act against this. Now, it's only fair to admit that this sort of thing already happens. There are numerous stories of, for instance, a girl accidentally leaving her phone in her boyfriend's car, using it to track to see where he's going after he drops her off, make sure that he's really with his boys, and that the fact that she can't reach him and her cousin at the same time is not a coincidence. Of course, the AirTag would be worse because it's got a smaller profile. And because, after a couple of days, you want your phone back, typically. At the very least, you need to recharge it. An AirTag, I could slip that thing in somebody's coat pocket, and track them around all winter. But this presents a problem because if someone steals your item, if someone steals your backpack, breaks into your car and steals your backpack, they're riding off with it and start getting alerts that, hey, there's a tracking device on this backpack. At which point they most likely will toss the AirTag or crush it under their boot, real dramatic, movie style. And you lose your ability to track it. Now, I'm guessing that the smart people at Apple considered this and decided that the privacy and safety concern was more important than the potential theft issue. On the other hand, we might have a diversity in hiring issue where you have a room full of people who live in affluent areas who never think about their cars being broken into or somebody swiping their things. Because when I leave something, and let me stop. There is the case where, something falls out of your bag or your purse, you drop your keys in the tall grass, and this sort of device would be excellent in being able to find it. But when you leave things behind, if you've ever left your wallet or your purse or your backpack, behind, the fear isn't that you won't be able to retrace your steps and find the item. The fear is that somebody else will get to it before you and say, hey, it's my backpack now. Ooh, look, it's got a laptop and an iPad in here. Nice. Or that you'll get your wallet back without the money and the credit cards, that sort of thing. And so the fact that the AirTag counts sort of on the benevolence of the finder is, I don't know if I'm calling it a weakness, but it's definitely a potential problem. MKBHD did his video where he had the AirTag initially in his backpack, which almost certainly has a laptop in it, and maybe an expensive one. And he decided, no, actually the better way to do this is to put the tag on the outside of the bag. And that allows a user who finds it to scan the tag and then be able to actually locate and to show you, and I think that's on this page somewhere, I don't know where it is, to locate your personal information in the same way that a luggage tag would. And so they can scan the tag, pull up your name and phone number, contact you, and say, hey, we found your bag or whatever other item, and it's here at this location, or I'll meet you and we can exchange it, whatnot. You bring the ransom, and I'll give you your stuff back. And in that case, maybe it's just a digital luggage tag. But for me, I would have two AirTags on that joint. One outside that they can scan, and another on the inside that I wish would be quiet so that if they ditch the first tag and drop their guard, I can still track them via the second tag. I mean, that's the way my mind works. I would like an AirTag on my car. I mean, my car has never been stolen, knock on wood, but just in case it ever happens, it'd be nice to be able to track, my car, whatever other manner of things. But again, maybe the use case of the AirTags is not for stolen items. Maybe it's just for things lost in the tall grass. And that's fine. But maybe there's another way to track items that are stolen without the thief knowing that he's being tracked, having stolen the item. And on a separate note, let's acknowledge that this AirTag technology basically turns the iOS device network into a mesh network of location tracking data, and understand that every government in the world, every hacking syndicate will be after this data. Just count on it. That's going to happen. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you watching. I'm out.